Wow, 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 wow. Good morning, Syracuse. Wow, what a moment. What a full circle moment, I would say. Standing here in this dome, this place where I once played, sweat, dreamt, won, and grew is very surreal for myself. This building was my launch pad for my life. And I say that in a very humbling way, but this building was a launch pad to my life. You can clap. And 22 years later, it's a long time, 22 years later, to return here, not in New Jersey, but on the stage, speaking to you, the class of 2025. It feels like life has come all the way around. And on top of that, I would like to say today is Mother's Day. So before I say anything else, let me take a moment to honor every mother in this room. I also want to thank every mother who's watching from afar. Whether you're a biological mom, a stepmom, a grandmother, a guardian, or someone who just stepped into that role, thank you. Thank you for the sacrifices, the late nights, the unconditional love. We are who we are because of you. So let's give them the biggest round of applause that they're here today. Now, back to this moment, back to you. You've made it, like y'all made it. You've crossed that stage, you've earned your degree, and you're stepping into this world with fresh energy and big dreams. I know that feeling all so well because I felt it, again, right here at Syracuse. I came to this university as a kid from Baltimore with hoop dreams and a whole lot of ambition. I wanted to make something of myself, and Syracuse gave me that chance. The people here, my coaches, my professors, friends, teammates, that's who helped shape me. I'll never forget the lessons I learned in the court and in the classroom. I'll never forget cutting down the nets in 2003, national champions. That moment in 2003 doesn't just define the season. It defined belief. Belief in myself, belief in the power of community toward one goal. But I have to be honest with you. Success wasn't easy, and it's never easy. It didn't come easy, and it never does. There were times that I doubted myself, times that I got injured, times that I was criticized, times I had to choose between what was easy and what was right. And I know many of you, most of you, have faced your own versions of that too, especially these last few years. You've went through, and you've been through a global pandemic, social unrest, uncertainty about the world, and yet, here you are, stronger, smarter, more resilient than ever. But let me tell you something that I've learned since leaving Syracuse. Your path won't be a straight line, and that's okay. When I left for the NBA, I thought basketball would be my whole story, but life had other plans. I found myself just drawn to other passions, business, philanthropy, storytelling. I became an entrepreneur. I started a podcast. I started boardrooms. I stepped into boardrooms and took conversations about culture, ownership, equity, and I realized that I was more than just an athlete. And so are you. More than just your major, more than your resume, more than others expect you to be. You don't have to fit in a box, and I want to tell you that. You don't have to fit in a box. You can have multiple careers, you can change directions, you can evolve again and again, as long as you keep chasing what sets your soul on fire. But one thing, as you chase your dreams, don't forget where you came from. And don't forget the people who helped you get there. I've had the blessing of support from my family, my mentors, my team, and the support is why I'm standing here today. That's why I give back. That's why I started foundations, funded scholarships, supported young people, because what's the point of success if you're not using it to lift others? Community isn't just where you live. I want to say that. Community, I want to say something about that, isn't just where you live. It's how you live. It's who you invest in. It's what you stand for when nobody's watching. And speaking of legacy, let me share something personal. My son is now a student here at Syracuse. Watching him walk the same halls, wear the same colors, sit in this dome is one of the proudest moments of my life. It's not just about following in my footsteps. It's about watching him create his own story. That's the power of family. That's the power of legacy. And it reminds me that the seeds you plant today can grow far beyond what you've ever imagined. So I want to leave you with this. Wherever life takes you next, whether it's big, small, big city, small town, whether you're launching a startup, teaching a class, creating art, building code, or fighting for justice, carry the orange with you, because the orange spirit is real. It's grit, it's passion, it's pride, it's knowing how to rise when things get hard. It's loyalty, and it's heart. It's believing that you're part of something bigger, a legacy of thinkers, doers, leaders, change makers. That's what it means to be orange. So, with that being said, class of 2025, I challenge you to take that spirit into the world. Be bold, be kind, be relentless, live with a purpose, give back, honor your roots, chase your dreams, and don't be afraid to rewrite the script as you go. This is your time, this is your launch pad, and just like I did 22 years ago, you're walking out of this dome ready to make your mark. Congratulations, graduates. Happy Mother's Day. And as always, when in doubt, stay mellow. Go Orange.